The end game is to connect artificial intelligence to the human brain and the human senses so that our perceptions come direct. And this is not me sitting here pulling it out of the ether. These are the words of people like Ray Kurzweil, the Google executive and so-called futurist. And Ray Kurzweil said that by 2030, which is a big year for them, so many things come into 2030, artificial intelligence will be attached to the human brain and will do, from that point, more and more human thinking until human thinking is basically negligible.
David Icke, a former footballer turned writer and broadcaster, has been labeled a conspiracy theorist by mainstream media and governments, leading to his ban from numerous countries. However, for over 3 decades, Icke has warned of a hidden network of secret societies controlling the world and aiming to enslave humanity by stripping away our free will. In 2024, his warnings have reached a fever pitch, claiming that artificial intelligence is the latest tool these elites will use to dominate the globe. Icke asserts that by putting AI in charge of all information, these secretive elites will manipulate us through social media, big tech, mainstream media, and entertainment, making it impossible to distinguish reality from their fabricated narratives. Referencing futurist Ray Kurzweil's prediction that AI will surpass human intelligence and create hybrid humans within the next 5 years, Icke warns that these advancements will be marketed as revolutionary, promising to make us better, stronger, and healthier. However, he believes their true aim is to keep humanity complacent and controlled. Icke's alarming vision suggests a dystopian world where a few elites use AI to maintain their power, preventing us from ever questioning their control. Make sure to stick around until the end of the video as David Icke reveals why he believes we are headed toward a dark future deprived of our free will if we don't take action.
Stop, you don't have time. Don't miss out this 2025 bull run. Educate yourself first ahead of the crowd. We have created the ultimate step-by-step crypto cheat guide that will guide you this bull run. Unlock the secrets of crypto and make smarter investments today. Now by clicking on the link below to get your exclusive copy just under $10.
So what they want to do is connect artificial intelligence to artificial intelligence, AI, to the human brain. And what Kurzweil said a few years ago now, because there comes a point where if you're going to transform society, you have to transform society. You have to do it in a way that people can see it. You can go under the radar for a long time, and all these years when I've been saying, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, this is the plan. Oh, no evidence of it, mate, no evidence, because it's under the radar. And then suddenly, bang, here it is. Oh my God.
In your face.
Yeah, so there comes a point where you have to break the surface, because to transform society, you've got to do it in a way that people can see it's being transformed, what's going on. At which point, 2 things happen. One, you stop hiding it and you start sales pitching it as if it's a good thing.
The Great Reset.
Yeah. And we'll, if we attach to artificial intelligence, we'll be godlike and superhuman. That's a quote from Kurzweil, who bloody knows that it's subhuman thereafter. And then the other thing happens is once you've broken the surface and once you've entered the room and people are starting to go, what's going on? You've got to get to the end as fast as you bloody can. And that's why we're at breakneck speed now. And that end game is to attach artificial intelligence to the human brain so that perceptions come direct, which means that other perceptions can't manifest because your perception's coming from artificial intelligence. It's thinking for you. And Ray Kurzweil said that by 2030, which is a big year for them, so many things come into 2030, artificial intelligence will be attached to the human brain and will do, from that point, more and more human thinking until human thinking is basically negligible. You know, people like Musk are talking about, they're putting chips in bloody monkeys and all that stuff. I'll tell you about Musk. Musk's a front man. He's a out there sales pitcher. He's sales pitching electric cars. He's sales pitching Neuralink. He's sales pitching, well, we'll come to that, low orbit satellites, beaming 5G at every, and 6G, 7G to come at every inch of the planet, which is all part of what I'm talking about. And he's a sales pitcher. So in so many ways, you know, you remember those little rice-like microchips, or we're going to get microchipped, and thousands of people in microchip with those things in Sweden, for instance, so they can open doors, the lazy bastards, so you can't push it open. But actually, that is actually a diversion. You got to look for the diversions. All the time, there's diversions. You're on the motorway, you're on the freeway, and you're heading towards, you hope the truth. And all the time, there's slip roads to take you off. And one of them is the little chip, because the connection of AI to the human brain is nanotechnology. It's not stuff you can see. What Kurzweil has said is that the AI will connect us to the cloud. Now, what is the cloud? It's a massive electromagnetic field or fields that's 5G, 6G, 7G to come. And so if you want to connect the human body, everybody, to the cloud, then you have to have the cloud on every inch of the planet. Now, you can put up your towers everywhere, and you can do the urban areas and what have you, but you can't do every inch of the planet. To do that, you need low orbit satellites. And so Elon Musk is through SpaceX, everything's bloody X with him, is the leading guy. And the idea is that we are, through AI and this self-replicating nanotechnology, connected to the cloud. So the cloud starts doing our thinking. It starts influencing our perceptions directly. Well, I've had a phrase I've been using for decades: what you fight, you become. Margaret Thatcher, who actually was the Iron Lady, except she wasn't. She was one of the most manipulated prime ministers in British history, but that's another story. All you got to do is let Margaret Thatcher think it was her idea, and you got it, really. But she came out with this poll tax, and it was a very unfair tax. And this was an interesting point. It affected the middle class as well as the working class. Now, if it only affected the working class, probably the middle class and the rest will go, well, it's not my problem. If it only affected the middle class, the working class will say, not my problem. But it affected both. So there was a unity. And lots of people refused to pay it. They didn't smack Margaret Thatcher in the mouth. They didn't fight. They just said, I'm not paying it. And what happened? Enough people didn't do it, and the poll tax not only got replaced, it brought her down, the Iron Lady, the impregnable Iron Lady. And all it took was enough people in relation to the poll tax saying, not doing it, not doing it. And it's just incredible. People say to me, what can we do? Well, okay, get yourself a pocket calculator. 8 billion people, a relative handful in full knowledge that are actually orchestrating this dystopia. I think I see a way out of this. And what we need to do is say no to the few. But first of all, we've got to get informed about how it's working. That's not so difficult now because, you look at what people like Sadiq Khan are doing in London and this war on motorists, this war on movement. People are starting to see this now. And the cameras going up everywhere. Well, the cameras are not going up for you, Les. I mean, in part they are, of course. They're going up to police these 15-minute communities where you'll only be allowed out with permission.
Elon Musk's Neuralink is now testing its brain implants on humans, with the first participant able to control a computer mouse with their mind just a month after receiving the implant. Meanwhile, futurist Ray Kurzweil has released a new book titled The Singularity is Nearer, updating his predictions about AI's transformative impact on humanity. On the Joe Rogan Experience, Kurzweil stated that AI will surpass human intelligence by 2029, if not sooner, a prediction echoed by Elon Musk, who believes AI will be smarter than any human next year and smarter than all humans combined by 2029. With these alarming advancements, the question arises, how do we stop this? Should we take to the streets and protest or continue to comply with these technological strides? David Icke offers ideas on breaking free from this all-controlling, all-seeing Big Brother. As the world grapples with these rapid changes, Icke's warnings become more urgent, pushing us to consider how we can retain our freedom and autonomy in an AI-dominated future. As we face these transformative times, it's crucial to reflect on our role in shaping the future. The intersection of AI brain implants and the predictions of visionaries like Kurzweil and Musk demand our attention and action. Whether through protest or adaptation, The choices we make today will determine how we navigate an increasingly AI-driven world while striving to maintain our human essence and liberties. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.